Hello guys and fellow Magic players. Today was the first day of pre-releases in the region where I live. I guess it's the same thing in the whole world. I don't know really what to say about how Ravnica is in the limited format, but it's quite okay, and I guess I would have had a little bit more fun if I didn't play so ungodful badly. And I kind of regret choosing Rakdos, because it seemed like most of the other guilds had a little more fun things to do than just turn guys sideways. Well, anyway, one of my friends got in second at the pre-release, and I traded a little bit with him for some of his price boosters, just because I like ripping boosters, I guess. So that is what we're gonna do. Just open these 5 packs of Return to Ravnica, and what we're basically hoping for is mythic rares, but you know, anything will do. We're not used to these packs, so here we go. So let's see. Let's start off here. Oh, we have a foil in this one. That seems promising. So let's talk a little bit about the cards here. Deviant Glee. Well, I didn't use this card at all. It's not the kind of good creature enchantment that you want. The Armory Guard, sure, could be a really annoying guy. You know, he's good at blocking, and he has vigilance if you have a gate, and trust me, everybody will have gates. Urban Burgeoning, well, not much to say about it. It's really an uninteresting card. Inspiration is kind of a nice reprint, but it's also kind of weird because there are so many Izzet cards that want you to play sorceries. So why couldn't they just have reprinted Divination once again? Well, I don't know. Okay, here we have one of the most annoying guys in the whole set to be up against. When you have him on your side, you will permanently giggle. A troll with reach and regenerate, and it's a 1/4. It blocks, and it blocks very, very well. Augur Spree, one of the best removal cards in the set. Stab Wound, we saw a lot ones of these today. I don't know. I think there was a deck with 4 Stab Wounds, and you know, putting this on a free and just letting them bleed out, it's kind of fun or annoying depending on which side you are. And here we have a Giant Spider. Not much to say about that. It blocks really well. And yep, here we have our first gate. These lands are really helping out on playing, you know, more than 2 colors. Hellhole Flailer. This is a guy I didn't get to use today, but it seems like a really stable uncommon. 3/2 for free. That's okay. And you can unleash him and sacrifice him to shoot just players, but hey, no, it's a good card. Hover Barrier. Well, it's a wall, and there is a small defender sub-theme going in the set. It's really small, but yeah, I guess this guy could help you stabilize a lot. And this guy I faced quite a lot today, at least so it felt. An unblockable dude that detains a creature when it enters the battlefield, and yeah, stable card. And let's see, what do we get? We got oh, didn't know the name of it. The Deathrite Shaman. It can do quite a lot of things. I really like it. It's quite good value for 1 hybrid mana. So yeah, Nice card. And let's see, what is our foil? It's a red card. It's a rare card. It's a 1/2. What could this be? Oh, it's the Nivmagus Elemental. Kind of a weird card. I don't know if it will see play or not, but sure is a lot of value for one hybrid mana. Pack number 2. Let's see what we get this time. Okay, no foil this time. So, Chronic Flooding. This is a card you shouldn't be using in any way, shape or form. Moving on. Drainpipe Vermin. Yeah, it's a 1-drop if you need a 1-drop. And you can also annoy the opponent a little bit with card discard. Yeah, certainly playable. Swift Justice. This is a combat trick that's really worth the name. Just 1 mana to get +1/+0, first strike and lifelink. So, I mean, this is a combat trick that really can turn that game around. Horncall's Chant. You get a 4/4 Rhino with Trample and then you populate, which means that in worst case scenario you get 2 Rhinos. So yeah, it's 8 mana, but it's a lot of value. Spawn of Rixmadi. What does it say about that? These 6/4 guys, I'm saying 6/4 because you will most likely unleash it all the time, have been printed in so many ways and forms, and this is not the worst one. It's certainly playable. And here we have more Selesnya. This time we are making 2 Centaurs in worst case scenario. Tower Drake. It's quite a good guy actually. He does his work. He can block a lot, even though you have to spend a lot of mana on him. Dead Reveler. I played this one a lot today. I really like it. In black, you know, a 2/3 for 3 mana, it's okay. And a 3/4. Yeah, absolutely. I like it. Trostanis Judgment. Let's see here. Exile target creature, then populate. Yep. Sounds swingy, right? Remove their best guys and copy your biggest token. And we're still on the commons. So here we have another card just for Selesnya to make more Centaur tokens that you then can copy with your populates. And now we're at the uncommons. This one I haven't seen before. Accused Steed. Looks like shit. Actually. Well, a defensive creature. Enough. Moving on. Oh, the Selesnya Charm. I got blown out by this one today. That's quite a nice card. Pump with Trample. Can exile a creature. Or you get a 2/2 Knight with Vigilance. It's quite the card. At 2 mana instant speed. And Psychic Spiral. I actually have to read this. Shuffle all your cards from your graveyard into your library. Target player puts that many cards from the top of his or her library into a graveyard. Well, this one is new to me. I don't think it's very playable, at least not in limited, but it's a fun card. I like it. So, what is our rare card? Oh, we have hit it. We have hit the most expensive card in the set. Thank you very much, Michael, who traded me these boosters quite cheaply. We see the Planeswalker frame, and here is Vraska the Unseen. So these 5 boosters are now considered as success. Man, this is a cool Planeswalker. Well, that's a win. Okay, we go into pack number 3, and now we're aiming for the foil Vraska. Let's see what we get here. So let's see. Oh, there is a foil card. Maybe it's our Vraska. I guess that Michael will kick himself then. Giant Grove. Well, you know this card. Moving on. And Cobble Brute. Well, a 5/2. And that's generally not what you want to play. But yeah, it hits hard. Dramatic Rescue. An unsummon with a little bit of healing cell built into it. Definitely playable. Destroy the evidence. Destroy target land. Its controller reveals cards from the top of his or her library until he or she reveals a land card. Well, I don't want to comment on it. Moving on. Stonefair Crocodile. This guy, I don't really get it. It's a green guy, sure I get it, and a green card with a black activated ability, sure I get that too, because Golgari is in this set, but why lifelink? Why does the crocodile get lifelink? I don't get it. I could have accepted Death Touch, but I don't get it. It's a good card, however, but it's a strange crocodile. Gorehouse Chainwalker. Yeah, it's your 2/1, 3/2 Unleash guy. Quite a playable. In Action Injunction. Detain target creature and draw a card. Yep, it's a stable and playable card. And a Guildgate. It's really nice that they are common. And this is, I guess, the third time this card is printed in some kind of form. White Bear that you can sacrifice to destroy an enchantment. It's a really good card. Fairy Imposter. I actually have to read this one. When blah 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 enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you return another creature you control to its owner's hand. Okay. If it had flash, it would be really be the nuts, but I guess you can abuse it. Well, I like it. Fencing Ace. 1/1 double strike. This doesn't seem too exciting, to be honest. And Teleportal. Target creature you control gain +1/+0 and is unblockable, and you can overload it. Well, I don't think that we will be seeing this card in action many times. Okay, I just can't keep myself from it. I want to see what we got here. Oh, this can't be good, right? A red card that costs 5 mana. Is it Guildvoid? Yep. So at the beginning of your upkeep, your opponent gets to reveal 3 cards from his or her library, and if they he or she may put a creature into play, and then you may do the same. And if both players hit a creature, the creatures fight each other. No, I don't want it. I don't like it. Go away. So let's see, what do we got here? What is our foil? It's a red common for 4 mana. Traitorous Instinct. Gain control of target creature. Yeah, we know this one is. It's a reprint from. I don't know. Is it from Zendikar or something like that? Well, it's a foil. Okay, we go into our 4th booster in hunt for more mythic rares. Let's see if we can find ourselves yet another foil. No, there is no foil in this booster. So, Electricity. 1 damage to target creature you don't control and overload for 2. Well, removal is removal, and that's quite okay. Crosstown Courier. When Crosstown Courier deals damage to a player, that player puts that many cards into a graveyard from a library, blah blah blah. Well, it's a 2/1. And the Transguild Promenade. More mana fixing. And this one we have already talked about. Batterhorn is a okay body and destroys an artifact when it comes into play. Sure, it's playable. Rubbleback Rhino. Well, 3/4 body with hexproof. That sure could be, you know, good to have. Seller of Songbirds. So it's a 1/2 and you get a 1/1 white bird when it enters the battlefield. It's playable. Sewer Shambler. A card with the scavenge mechanic and also Swamp Walk, and since most decks are free colored in this format, from what I have seen, there's a pretty good chance that your opponent will be playing swamps. So, yep. The Chainwalker we have talked about. The Gate Creeper Vine, he gets you a basic land and he's also a defender for the defender sub-theme. It's an okay card. And we go to our common. I had one of these guild mages today and they wreck shit. They are quite good. Most of your creatures are become really hard to block if you have 4 or more mana, and yeah, if they don't block, they will lose additional life. It's a really good card. Vandal Blast. Destroy target artifact you don't control, and destroy all artifacts you don't control if you pay 5. Well, it's okay. And here we have Risen Sanctuary, 8/8 Vigilance for 7, your regular fatty. And here we have our rare, which is it a fountain? Yep, it's a hallowed fountain. But we approve of that. Sure, we can trade it with somebody. Okay, let's open our 5th and final pack. Let's see, do we get a foil? No, there is no foil. Traitorous Instincts, we have already talked about that one. We have talked about Inspiration. Druid's Deliverance. This is one of the best fogs ever printed, I think. You populate and prevent all combat damage. It's really annoying. Vassal Soul. Vanilla 2/2 flying. Skullrend. Sure, it's nice to hit your opponent for 2 and that the discard of the 2 cards are random, but 5 mana, no, it's too much. Downsize. Target creature you don't control get -4, -0, and overload for free. Could be a combat trick. I don't think that people will be happy to play it though. Concordia Pegasus, a 1/3 flying. Well, nothing more to say about that. Cremate. So I guess you can remove a scavenge card from your opponent's graveyard. Doesn't seem like the best thing to do with your mana and or cards, but hey. Batterhorn we have talked about. And Inaction Injunction we have also spoken about, and let's see what kind of a commons we got. So this is our new, I don't remember what is that fat meat sack called. At least it was in the Zendikar block. It was a free one for 3 mana that required that each player sacrifice a creature when it entered the battlefield. Now you get it for 4 mana as a 4/2. Could be okay. And here we have one of the key runes. This is the blue-white one. It becomes a 2/2 white, a 2/2 bird artifact creature with flying until end of turn. All the key runes, really good cards. And oh, I was hoping that we would see one of these. I played this one in my deck today. It's a really good card. The intimidate part in the pumping is really relevant, even though there are so many colors involved. And the sacrificing of a non-token creature is also quite good. You got what is it called? There is a card where you sacrifice a creature to destroy target creature, and you also lose 2 life. It's a perfect counter for that, and also for all the stab wounds, just to get rid of your creature that has become a burden to you. So, what is our last rare card? This can't be good. This is some kind of slime. Death's Presence. Whenever a creature you control dies, put X+1/+1 counters on target creature you control where X. Okay. Limited semi-bomb. Not much more than that. So, 2 fine rips in 5 boosters. I do approve. Thank you very much for watching, and let me know in the comments how it went on your pre-release. Take care. Bye bye.